Hey, what's going on, fellas? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. Today we're looking at Josh Donaldson's swing mechanics. I'm going to talk about, some of the things I think are really important in Donaldson's swing and things that we can kind of take away from that and add to our own swings. Donaldson obviously has got a lot of attention for his swing, his swing thoughts. He's very vocal about some of his ideas and some of his principles that he uses in his swing. He's someone that has kind of changed his swing throughout his career, kind of made himself a really, really successful big leaguer. And he's talked about a lot of the changes that he has made. So we're going to look at that today. Also interested in your guys' thoughts on his swing. So let me know in the comment section below. Again, I don't want to just, I'm going to kind of tell you what I see, but again, let me know if I leave things out or if there's things that you guys see differently. So, okay, first thing when I watch Josh Donaldson swing, the thing that stands out the most to me that I think probably stands out to a lot of people is that he has really big moves, right? So he's going to have this big leg kick. He's going to really move sideways a good amount here. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's got this pump of the bat, so he pumps the bat down, and then as he kind of moves out, his hands really lift up high. And so you've kind of got all this stuff going on. And a lot of people have taken his swing because he's been so vocal about the things that he does. There's a lot of kids and a lot of coaches that are trying to, emulate Josh Donaldson. And so you probably see a lot more at younger levels now. You see a lot more leg kicks. You see a lot more bigger moves, a lot more bat kind of pumping down low and then coming back up. And so I don't think that's bad. I think that Donaldson does a lot of really, really good things in his swing. I also think that, it's important not to just say, oh, I want to hit like Josh Donaldson and try to copy every little thing that he does, because you probably will not. I mean, some guys might be able to, but if you're not used to hitting like this, it may be difficult to mimic everything he's doing. So I think it's important to kind of look at some of the things that he does well and why these things are helping him, and then put it in your swing how you feel fit. Don't just try to be Josh Donaldson, though. I think that would be my approach, my advice to most people. So let's talk about now. Again, he's got the big move. So what you'll see is, as he lifts his leg, he's kind of already in this pretty good posture over the plate, lifts up, gets into his back hip, and now he's going to move sideways. So he really moves aggressively into the ball. He talks a lot about, we've talked about this before, about kind of feeling the weight in his back heel a little bit more than his toe, to kind of gets his back knee under him better. I really like his move out. As he's making that move, again, he pumps the bat down low, and then right when he gets, so here comes the bat low, and then once he starts to move here, let's put a little line here for right here. Not the best line. So just get an idea of, his move away from that line. And as he starts to move, the bat is going to start to work up. So this is kind of his move of getting separated. Starts to move sideways, and then his leg is going to start to turn as the hands work up and away. So that's the big stretch move that he has here. It allows the swing again to work in proper sequence. So, he's resisting with his upper body. He talks about using his scap and using his back to really resist that move sideways and then that turn. So the upper body isn't going yet, right? They're moving this way as he moves that way. So if you think about this stretch here think about his hands and his back hip here. If we look at the distance right here to that, he still has not launched forward yet. And then as his foot's getting into the ground, you're going to see that he kind of swings his foot down. So it's not land and then swing, but his lower half is turning, his leg starting to turn as his front foot is about to come into the ground. So you can see the hips. You know, when his foot gets in the ground, his hips are opening already, right? And you're going to see as the hips start to open, the bat starts to work back. So that's what you'll see with most hitters, at most high-level hitters. Lower body starts to turn, bat starts to work back, really puts the body on stretch there. And now, again, the swing works in really, really good sequence from the ground up. And the energy is passed through the body and then ultimately out the bat. So again, everything, it's not just the moves he makes, but it's the timing of the moves. It's the sideways move as the hands start to work back up, as he's pulling back with, using his scap and using his back. And then it's the bat working, rearward. Right here as he starts to make that turn with his upper body. The bat starts to work back there as his hips start to open. And then homer. So again, that's really what stands out to me when I watch his swing. It's the sequence, it's the big moves, it's the timing of everything happening. He's got a lot going on, but he's able to do everything really at the right time to be able to use his body in the best way to create a whole lot of energy and ultimately create a lot of bat speed. So, again, not a big guy, but he's got big power. Really good bat speed. Obviously knows how to use his body really, really well. So, let me know what you guys think. Again, I know there's been a lot of talk about Donaldson and his swing, and I follow a lot of his stuff, and I think he's really knowledgeable. I think he really understands his swing, which is a big part of it, is knowing kind of what you're doing, why you're doing it, so that you can repeat it. There's a lot of guys that don't really know what they do, and when things aren't going well, those guys struggle because they have no idea how to fix it, because they don't know what they're doing in the first place. I feel like Donaldson's one of those guys that is really in tune with his swing and what he's doing, and can probably bounce back quickly and make small adjustments because he has an idea of kind of what he's trying to do. So let me know in the comment section below if you have any more questions or comments. I'd like to hear those from you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Share the video with all your friends. Give it a thumbs up. Check out the description box below. I've got a bunch of stuff down there that I think you guys will enjoy as well. And that's all I got, guys. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Good luck to you, and we will talk to you later.